she finds out she's pregnant.
Right.
That Taylor basically like mimics other people's lives and takes on like their struggles or like their happinesses
so sad
as like their own. I feel like silicone and real pregnant belly probably feels very different.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I've never felt a silicone one.
Right.
But I felt plenty of others.
Real ones.
Yeah,
real baby bumps.
So he verified like 100% that he knew for sure
that there was
no baby.
There's no
and that him and a couple of the nurses saw Taylor's post on social media when she first announced it, and they were like, holy fuck, we know that this can't be happening.
That's magic medicine, man.
What is going on? Hey guys, welcome to Girl Did You Hear?
The ultimate bestie hangout. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kristen. Today is episode 88.
88.
Crazy.
Double eights.
Moving
here.
along. Lucky numbers. We have another crazy true crime story scandal that we watched for you.
This one's wild.
Yes. This one is Maternal Instinct on Netflix. It is currently number 1 right now.
Right now.
When I saw it today, earlier. Yeah, it was still hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wild story. If you don't know about this one, it is about Miss Taylor Parker.
And Wade Griffin.
Yes. Taylor basically is the story of her scandal and her very interesting pregnancy story. So it takes place back in like 2019, pretty much.
Kind of when it starts at like 2020.
Wade and Taylor meet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Wade is like a good old boy, cowboy ranch type guy, you know? And Taylor is, little country Texas girl, whatever. Nothing like too special. She doesn't like do anything specifically, No. But Wade was like a rodeo guy, did a lot of that type of stuff. And that was probably kind of what like lured her into him initially. So they kind of hit it off or whatever. They kind of start dating. Things move pretty quickly. And they moved in together. Within months.
Yeah.
And during even just those few months of being together, Taylor has been talking to Wade about this inheritance money that she's going to be getting from her family.
Supposedly she's an heiress for an big oil and her grandmother's going to leave her a bunch of money, but her mom's in the way.
Yeah. And mom, like there was a lot of family drama.
Yeah.
She was talking about, and that her mom was crazy and like had kept going back and forth on giving Taylor inheritance and just a bunch of like stories.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Weird stories.
Yes. So this kind of goes on for a while as the story is building. This one, they do give you a lot of fluff in the beginning.
Well, yeah, they keep just kind of reiterating that. Let me sum it up for you. Taylor's a liar. So, but they
pretty much
they keep giving you examples as to why she's not a very good person.
Yes. And so things move very quickly to the point of like in January 2020. So like they started dating like summer-ish, end of 19, January 2020. She finds out she's pregnant.
Right.
I was like, why is she looking at me like
that? Because she's not. Oops.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So she announces to Wade and tells the family that she's pregnant. But
this is after like a whole bunch of since she's like promising so she has this huge inheritance, right?
Yes.
So she's saying she goes out and buys like Wade a truck, Wade's mom a car.
Yes.
She starts to promise that she's gonna put her and Wade on this like huge $8 million ranch.
Yeah.
And she's like making all these like big money promises, and Wade's like, heck yeah, this girl is great.
Yep.
We're gonna do stuff. And then like one of the caveats was when she gave Wade's mom a car, she had Wade's mom drop it off at their house, and she's like, oh, it's just Nissan's gonna come pick it up for a recall. And it was really Nissan picking it up to be repoed. There's a difference between a recall and a repo. We all know this, but
some people do.
Well, I assume.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the first little red flag.
Yeah.
And so the mom calls and goes, where's my car? And they're like, there's no payment on that car. And they're like, oh. So it was repossessed. And then...
And this is Wade's mom.
This is Wade's mom.
Yeah.
So during this time, they're trying to buy this ranch and the ranch keeps falling through. They keep running into like little hiccups of like, you know, they keep trying to contact all of these people that have access to this heiress's money and trying to get like the lending lined up for this property. And it just keeps dragging and dragging. And the relationship between Taylor and Dave strain. Yeah. So Taylor goes for the throat and goes, oh, I think I'm pregnant. My aura has changed.
That was so dumb.
She runs over to her neighbor's house and she's like, can you talk to my body and see if it's pregnant? And I'm like, the French toast, dude.
You could go take a pregnancy test.
I mean,
from the store.
That'd be the weirdest thing to do, right? So
that's uncommon in Texas.
Maybe they just do it a little different down there.
I guess. But also Taylor has 2 prior kids from a previous marriage.
Right.
Only one of them is in her custody. The daughter.
The daughter.
Their son is older, which I don't know where he's at. He's not with Taylor.
No.
Or anyone in Taylor's family.
Well, I'm sure he's with his father.
Oh, probably.
I'd assume.
Maybe. I don't know. They didn't disclose that. But she does have 2 other kids from a different marriage. And then, so she announces that she's pregnant. And then this is, she announces it publicly on Facebook, does all the things like the that you normally would
party,
during.
Starts taking like gifts and presents. The
plans the party.
Was horrible. Dude.
Yes. And like during the time of the gender reveal kind of happening, like there were some people in Wade's life and a lot of his friends were questioning Taylor because they've heard so many stories about the money and all these different things.
And she always had an answer for all of their contestants. Like the car, like again, was a big thing. But like Taylor also had a separate group of friends, a different round of people
before she met Wade.
Different town that she had already kind of burned the bridges over there, if you will. Mm-hmm. I can only imagine if you can imagine why. But it's like when she posted her
pregnancy announcement
on Facebook and social media, like I said, reaches out to everybody.
Yeah, like one of her old friends from that time frame saw it.
And she's like, there's no way.
She was like, what?
Why don't you take care of the 2 other littles that you have? Like, why are you going for a third? But wait, there's more.
She can't have kids.
She's had a hysterectomy.
Like, what?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold up, guys.
Well, and like the other thing that got me is when I can't remember who that couple was. The lady that was like, no,
they were close friends of Wade's.
Okay.
Yes, Stephanie. I don't remember the guy's name.
So
maybe Stephanie, I want to say Cody.
I think so. So Stephanie goes in hard on Taylor and starts like fact checking everything. When Taylor gave Stephanie the gender papers of like for the gender reveal, she clocked the fact that the date was wrong. Like keep in mind, we're in like 2020, 2019, probably 2020 at this point. And then the date was like 2016. So this has had to have been for her daughter or somebody else's papers. But she also had like sonogram photos. And, I mean, just lived. She had all of the
things, bro. Like
socials.
Yes, she had the ultrasound pictures, all of that stuff to back up all of her stupid stories. You know what I mean?
I mean, she painted a good picture. I mean, she of course she's been doing this forever. You can tell she's good at it.
Yes. So at this point in the show, like as Jessica was saying, some of her friends from previous time frame are kind of coming into play and painting another picture of who Taylor was like during their relationships. And it lines up with exactly what she's doing now. Same thing, which is just wild. Town. Yeah. Like one of the friends had said that Taylor basically like mimics other people's lives and takes on like their struggles or like their happinesses so as like their own.
Like, the coworker was like, oh, she like totally mocked, not mocked, but mimicked her story.
Coworker like confided in Taylor about a story, like she had lost a daughter, like I think it was like an infant loss, and Taylor told her coworker a whole similar story about how she went through the same thing and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And come to find out that never even happened, dude. Nope. Like, are you kidding me? That's so fucking crazy.
I mean, this is
another
just as bad as like
crazy.
Faking cancer.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, this is almost worse.
Yes. And some of the friends were saying that, like, it's
an attention grab.
Yes. And Taylor was always going to the doctor and complaining and saying that she had different illnesses and sicknesses and all these different types of ailments and tons of things, just constantly looking for that attention by trying to say she has all of these things issues. Wrong with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've met someone like that before.
Yeah, I've known a few people like that, and it is just wild to me. Like it like stuff like that. I just want to understand like what's what's happening in the brain. Yeah, like what's happening in the brain to make that happen.
Right.
Like I understand that that's like a mental illness, but like
why?
What's going on up there? That's like going to that. You know, it's just so bizarre to me. It's like strange fucking behavior. So in March 2020, we're about 6 months out from the due date. Due date. Up to this point, you guys, she has purchased a fake belly.
A bump. She buys a bump.
A silicone bump off of Facebook.
Well, she has to hold
Amazon.
She has to hold up the
totally.
The
like she is doing it. Like
she's doing the most.
Her all.
Right. She's letting everybody think and feel that she's pregnant. Like I saw like the baby kicking videos, and it's like, she's just doing
that's
like ab
wild.
rolls.
And like people were saying that they felt her belly and felt it kick, and I'm like, how? Was that just like
Are you delusional? Have you never
placebo,
touched a pregnant woman before?
A placebo? You know, yeah. Like, have you never felt a woman's pregnancy belly before? Like, I feel like silicone and real pregnant belly probably feels very different.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I've never felt a silicone one.
Right,
but I felt plenty of others.
real ones, real baby bumps.
So yes, 6 months out from the due date, the former friend, who by the way her name is Mackenzie, she also like is pregnant around this time. Was it her that got pregnant or someone else that got pregnant that Taylor became obsessed with?
So
when Taylor they were friends back in the day,
right? Taylor was obsessed with her. Yeah, her ex-best friend got pregnant, and Taylor was obsessed. Even asked her friends to carry a baby for her.
Yes, and Mackenzie was like, she was becoming too obsessed,
and ousted her. Was like, nope, you gotta go away,
and cut her off essentially. Yeah. So and that was like the last that they had really heard from her at that point. And so in backing track just a little bit.
Yeah, after she got fired, she started a photography business.
Yes.
So she got fired from the job where she mimicked that lady's past infant story. And so they really figured out, she only worked there for a year, that she wasn't really doing her job. So they let her go. And so then she started her own photography business, and everybody's like happy moments, of course. I mean, you can kind of relate to this where it's like, it's fun to catch people in those moments.
Super fun.
She gets a hold of, what is her name? Anyway, she shoots this lady's wedding. Reagan's wedding. And those two instantly click off. And
they become like friends, besties, essentially.
Yeah.
And so in like a little past June, she does a maternity photo shoot.
Yeah. With the Western photographer.
Yes. So she finds another photographer. Photos. They were really cool. She finds a photographer in their area, does a whole maternity shoot.
Yeah. Like professional maternity shoot.
Yes. And like while all this is going on, Wade's mom and Stephanie and Cody are like,
bro, how are you still believing her? Like, why are you still doing this? Would you please just get with it?
Yeah. And because at this time, like the mom knows now at this time, I think, or coming up close, that like she for sure is not pregnant because she has found out that she's had a hysterectomy.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of rumors that are starting to get really, really loud. And I think the friend's girlfriend or wife has a phone call with Taylor's actual mom.
Yes. And the mom was like, I've been waiting for this phone call.
I have been waiting for this phone call.
Are you kidding me?
Like,
I can't
wild,
even imagine, like, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, to be the mom of someone, like, of a kid, like, to have your kid turn out like that. I would be like, I would feel so guilty thinking it was, like, my fault.
I mean, I was a little liar when I grew up, but I grew out of it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
like, I think everybody
kids,
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, like, that's a lot.
That's a big, I mean, can you imagine keeping up with that? Like, you were carrying this extra just lump of not you
so
on
much,
you,
dude. So many stories to keep track of.
Hang on to it, right? Like,
but like, what? I don't understand what like the actual like motive was behind all of it. If she knew that she didn't have money, or there wasn't anything,
there wasn't an inheritance coming,
any gaining point. Like, what was her end goal?
She wanted to be with Wade. She wanted her and Wade to have this life together. But like I see what you're saying. Like, eventually it's going to come out that this isn't going to happen. Like, in the process of all of this, while like these rumors are started that there's no way she can have a kid. Like,
right.
All of the lending and the stuff falls through in the house. Yeah. Or the ranch. They like, can't do that. So she like goes in all distraught and is like, oh, I can't believe this is a thing. Oh yeah, because her mother intervened.
She claimed that her mom
took the funds away. Yeah. Which is not true. I mean,
because Wade's mom found out that everything was just basically bullshit.
Right. And when her mom calls, she's like, we are not from money. We do not have an inheritance coming to anybody. We are just your regular Joe Schmoes.
Yeah.
Like,
which is crazy that.
So, I mean, we can all assume at this point that Taylor is playing her mother, of course. I mean, she was playing the part of all the other people. There's no
motive there for her to do any of these things. Like, it'd be different if, like, Wade had all this money and she was trying to, like,
keep him,
get him, or, like, keep, like, you know what I mean? Like, right. I just don't see, like, a positive motive for her in any of this. Like, there was no ending point for her when she could have just been with Wade. Like, she didn't have to make up these stories to be with him.
She faked the pregnancy. Sorry, my nose really itches. She faked the pregnancy to stay with Wade. It's like a keep a hoe baby, you know, sort of thing.
Totally.
So that's the whole reason why she's running up with this, because during this whole process, like, her and Wade are falling apart. She's like texting Wade's mom about how he doesn't love her anymore and he's not paying any attention to her. And like, so she wasn't driven by the fact.
He wasn't doing anything. Like, he barely even asked questions until like way later on when she was like, already like 10 days past the freaking due date.
Oh my gosh, she went 10 months. I mean, I know that's not completely unheard of, but that is very uncommon.
Bro, so uncommon.
I mean, so uncommon that doctors will prescribe you to come in so that we can get that out
days
sooner.
After your due date. Like, they're scheduling an induction and you're always at the doctor trying to, there's plans being made like
every day.
Actively.
Yeah. Instead of just every once in a while. Or, I can't go to that hospital today because their doors are closed or whatever.
Right.
Lie she's trying to come up with.
Dude. So Wade, like, throughout this entire thing has kind of just like, he was just like, people were telling me things and I was just like, well, I don't really notice anything.
I mean, this was also kind of like, I think, Wade's first big relationship.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't had any other like kids, or he hadn't been married before. Yeah. He was just like...
He was just
clean.
He was just a ranch guy doing his thing.
Poor boy.
But yeah, he was like completely oblivious to anything and didn't really listen to anyone that anyone was saying to, obviously about his
because he's excited for a kid.
Yeah. So 3 weeks until the due date is approaching, Taylor starts searching up some crazy shit on the internet.
Yeah, well, because she's past the point of a miscarriage at this point.
Yeah, like, what is she supposed to do? Like,
she's in the viable birth window.
Her due date has come and gone.
Yep.
No baby. And so she's
scrounging. She's because like struggling. She's like, what am I going to do?
She has to come up with a baby.
Where am I going to get this from? Like, circle back to the fact that the hospital put out a code pink for her ass.
Yes,
because they saw her baby announcements on Facebook.
Real quick, this is important information. So, like, throughout the show, the former doctor, the doctor that
gave her the hysterectomy,
came on the show and was delivered one of the babies, I believe, as well.
I think so.
The daughter. And she went to him and got her tubes tied. but then had problems like a year later from the tubes being tied. So she went back to him, and he ended up having to do a hysterectomy because she had like
ectopic pregnancy.
She had that, and there was just damage, whatever. Boom, hysterectomy done. So he verified like 100% that he knew for sure
that there was
no baby.
There's no uterus.
And that him and a couple of the nurses saw Taylor's post on social media when she first announced it, and they were like, holy fuck, we know that this can't be happening.
That's magic medicine, man.
What is going on? But they obviously couldn't say anything because
HIPAA.
Hello. And so they're just like watching this happen, and that's just fucking crazy. Like, I mean, I've definitely had situations where I've seen things on social media and I'm like, no, I know for a fact that person didn't do that or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's either rage bait or fake or whatever.
But not to that extent.
No.
Not to this extremity.
Which is wild.
So wild.
So wild that a hospital takes action because they know
that she was getting desperate. Like, they knew that the due date was approaching, that she was going to have to produce a baby. So they said they were scared that she was going to steal a baby.
Yeah, that's what the code pink is.
Yes, dude. Like, that's insane. The hospital to do.
The fact that that's even a thing, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, that there's a label for it and an action plan for if people want to steal babies. Excuse me. Can we just leave the babies
a thing, dude.
where they are?
So when I don't know if you've ever gone, like, if you've visited someone in the hospital that has just had a baby, like in the baby unit, like, it's pretty secure.
Yeah.
They're like, who's coming in, who's going out.
Right.
At all times.
Right. You are constantly monitored.
Yeah. On camera. Like, the camera's like following you around pretty much.
And I mean,
like,
and there's even
time.
like a nurse. I mean, every time I've been in one, there's always been a nurse there as well.
Yeah.
So like walking out with someone else's child is not, I mean, who knows what it's like.
I'm sure people
East Texas. You know, I mean, of course we live in this well-lit metropolis and I don't know what it's like out in the sticks.
I don't either. What I do know is that on October 20th, 2020, or October 2020, 13 days after the due date, she was apparently scheduled for a doctor's appointment or something, and there was a bomb threat called in.
Rewind that back even further. Okay, so that day, she's like, everybody's getting ready to go to the hospital because we're about to have this baby.
Right.
And she catches Wade's house on fire first. So he goes out, puts the fire out, and then he's like, okay, we're just going to settle this up and then we'll go. And then she goes, oh, hon, we can't go. There's a bomb threat at the hospital.
Yeah.
That she called in.
Yeah.
Like, who else?
Because she was trying to buy herself some more time.
Right.
So then,
I mean, it literally, she calls in a bomb threat. It goes on Facebook saying that the hospital is experiencing
all this shit's
like
going
a security thing. So she made it a thing, which is.
So she bought herself some more time while she could figure things out. And during that time, she reaches out to Reagan from the wedding that she photographed.
Miss Reagan,
because she hadn't seen her in a hot minute.
Right.
And
Reagan's
pregnant, like around the same time. Like,
I think she was at like 32
time frame.
weeks or something like that.
Like, they were far along. I don't know the right way to say that. They were at the same term.
If you
whatever.
Will. Yeah.
And so she reaches out to her, whatever.
Goes to hang out.
They go hang out, have a girls' day, hit it back off, blah, 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 blah. One morning, Wade and Taylor Wade has like a hog ranch or buys hogs, captures hogs, sells them, whatever, because they're a nuisance and there's a lot of money in that crazy business, actually. So they were supposed to leave, both of them, super early that morning to go deliver these hogs to somewhere.
Yep.
That morning, Taylor's like, I'm not feeling it. I don't feel good. Like, you go. I'll meet you at the hospital later, because they were supposed to go to the hospital later for another induction.
Right.
Or to be induced.
Right.
And he's like, well, you're supposed to come with, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They kind of like, meh, 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 meh. And then he's like, well, I'm just going to go take these.
Yeah, because the money's too good. I'm just going to
go. So it's like a 4-hour drive for him. And so when he gets up there,
I didn't want those pigs.
Gets to the guy. Yeah. And the guy's like, I didn't send you that message.
I didn't want those. Yeah. I didn't agree to this.
Could you imagine what Wade thought like at that moment? I'd be so pissed. And he's like, what? Like,
well, did you reach out? Did you talk to Taylor? He's like, yeah, I talked to Taylor, but I never.
He's like, I talked to her like weeks ago.
Back, I never agreed to any of that.
Yeah.
He's like, is this your number? And he's like, no, that's not my number.
Nope. And it was a whole message saying, like a group message.
Drop off, blah, blah, blah,
drop
blah,
the
blah.
hog. Yeah, all the information, whatever. And so Wade's like, well, fuck. Like, what am I going to do with these hogs now? So he's trying to figure that out. Mm-hmm. And while that's going on, Taylor goes over to Reagan's house and
a diaper bag and a scalpel.
Yeah. With what?
A diaper bag and a scalpel.
Yes. And prior to her going there, they show her looking at crazy shit on the internet. She was looking up like infant adoptions, like how to get a baby, basically. How to find a newborn baby, like ASAP, Then she starts looking up C-section videos.
Yeah, like how to perform a C-section. I don't think it's that wild.
And
I think she's got a target in mind.
Yeah, no, she knew exactly what she was doing. And so she goes to Reagan's house.
That's a desperate
performs
move.
That deed.
Yeah, she assaults her and then takes what is not hers
out of the person's belly.
I mean, and this person Reagan is unalived.
Correct.
The saddest part about it is Reagan also has other kids and they're in the house at this time.
Yeah, like 4 years old, I think.
Yeah,
super young.
3.
Yeah,
little daughter.
And Taylor takes the baby.
Takes the item,
gets in her car and is trying to haul ass to the hospital. Gets pulled over.
Right, because she's driving like an asshole.
Right, and she's
also on the phone with the cops with a 911 call. She's making a 911 call actively while she's driving like an ass.
About like, I just gave birth, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And so while Wade's dealing with the hogs, she's committing true crime.
Every last bit of it.
Also,
where do you have to go to attack a person that is pregnant with child and then take that child from that person? Like the doctor who did her hysterectomy said that the way that she performed the C-section was not a good way to do it.
No, he said not the way was probably very painful.
That's not how we go in there and do this, friends.
No.
And so she just got in there and did it the way she did, and
just massacred this poor girl. Like there was a lot of blood everywhere, all over the place.
Like the whole family could not just get in. Well, I can't imagine. I mean, because I understand when you are with child, your body doubles its blood volume.
Yeah.
So I can't.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
The whole thing is a lot. I mean,
yes.
I can't imagine how desperate you have to be.
She was
to be like, that's where you gotta go. You gotta go.
She was extremely desperate.
You gotta go get a baby.
I want to know in her mind at some point, did she actually think she was going to be able to pull it off? Like in her mind, internal dialogue, did she actually think that she was going to be able to pull this off? Well, because she's been pulling all this off
to up to this point.
Or so she thought. Because like people had been like Wade's mom pinned her down and was asking her some pretty hardcore questions. And
she kept like slipping out of it.
So like
right?
she knew that people were onto her. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's why I think she like felt that much more.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna prove to them that I am pregnant. And because she kept saying like, oh well, your family doesn't want me to have this baby. Your family doesn't want us to be together. You're da.
Right, trying to paint them all as like the bad people and playing the victim, typical. So simultaneously, all of this shit's going down.
Right.
At the same time that she's getting pulled over and dealing with that, Reagan's mom has concern for Reagan because she can't get a hold of her. She hasn't gone to work. So she drives to her house and finds
Reagan in the
state that she's in. God, I can't imagine as a mom. Oh my God. Like so horrible.
This is horrific, guys.
And she's obviously freaking out, calls 911. And when the hospitals get alerted that all of this is kind of going on, I think is when they issue that code pink. Like even like a second time. Like they were on the high alert, like what the hell? Like
right.
They're
looking for an unidentified newborn at this point.
Right. And they know of Taylor Parker, like they know her name.
Because this is also small town Texas.
Yes. And so, and because Taylor has done so many scandalous things throughout the medical industry.
Right.
Even like before this time, like her name is, she probably has like a little,
she's got a little asterisk next to her name. Yeah.
So Taylor's at the hospital. She's refusing inspection. To determine, you know, they're like, we need to check you if you're hemorrhaging, because they're treating this as she's had a baby.
Right. Well, and I mean, and like,
but
the
like,
thing is she had the baby and she had the placenta.
Yes, but also like in the car when she got pulled over, there was not very much blood on her though, for like considering
that she just gave birth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, hello.
I mean, I know they blurred out the baby, unfortunately,
right?
And I know that they like try to blur out blood, but like in the
like
blurry spots, all
like,
I saw was like a speck on her shirt.
Yeah, like I felt like it would have been a little bit more, unless she like
way more messy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've very fortunately only ever seen birth in videos, so I don't really know what that's like in real life. But yeah, it's messy.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fluids.
Well, especially like in the way that she did
birth.
Yeah, like in the way that she extracted the baby. It just in that alone, I think would have created a lot of mess on her.
Right, you would have thought. And I mean, and if she's such a brilliant liar, why didn't she like? It's like I'm mad at her for doing all of this, and then I'm mad at her for being bad at doing all of this.
There was no way that she was gonna like do anything that could.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, once they got to like the physical inspection and we're like, "Hey, let me take a look down there
for her."
Yeah,
like
it was obvious.
Yeah, so
that she had just not had
the cops are like pressing her in the room, and she's holding strong that she is like that she's had this baby.
Yeah,
and she's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You know, blah blah blah. And finally that she agrees to do the inspection. The hospital confirms like within 2 seconds.
Like the smile on his face.
I know. As he like walked out the door.
There's no chance she has had a child here.
Yeah. Which is like, could you imagine? And then she still, even after that, was like trying to pass it off as like,
oh, well, I'm just special.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything, you know? So she obviously gets arrested pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Wade makes his way back down from dealing with the hogs, and police grab him and send him in an interview room and basically tell him what his partner did. And he's like, what the fuck? Like,
well, they don't I don't think
Wade.
They know yet that she carved up Reagan. I don't think they find out that Reagan's tied to that whole instance until later.
Right.
Like I know Reagan's family didn't figure it out until the news said that there was, you know, a unidentified newborn in this crazy lady.
Yeah.
Going on.
But I think when Wade made it to the hospital, I think that part had already happened. Like in publicly.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because Jessica Reagan's mom had already called and had, yeah. There's the timeline, folks. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sometimes I skip things. I'm pretty sure it was like around that same time frame.
I mean, because it has to be. I mean, she's driving like a speed demon with the fetus in her lap, and Jessica's mom or Reagan's mom is like going to the house to figure out why Reagan's not answering her phone. All in a matter of hours, I'm sure.
Yeah, so they're doing the unaliving investigation while they're also doing the investigation with
where'd
Taylor.
This baby come from?
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
And then they realize...
Because like Taylor gets
what
pulled
had
over
happened.
in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess Reagan must have lived on a line or close
to. Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't either.
Ultimately, though, Taylor does finally get arrested.
The child does not
obviously survive. Yeah, sadly, and she's charged as a murder trial.
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, we're not trying to figure out innocent or guilt at this point.
No.
We're just trying to figure out whether or not we keep her in the justice system forever, or if
what they're gonna do.
Put her on death row.
During the trial, like she had so many fake accounts, names, phone numbers. Like
phones,
laptops,
like
phones,
just everything to create a bunch of
she had like
identities.
attempted to buy over $20 million in real estate. She also had like over 30 fake aliases,
Yeah.
which is crazy, including impersonating her own mother, which obviously makes sense because she did that throughout the entire thing.
She would have to.
And she ultimately ended up getting sentenced to death row.
Right.
Which there's only 7 other women in Texas prison that are on death row right now.
Currently the
and
youngest.
She is the youngest, which is crazy. They obviously like it takes a while for someone's execution to come up once they get put on death row.
Yeah, she's
like they're
also in
sitting there
appeals
for a
right
minute.
now.
Yeah, because they're allowed to have that as their right.
Yep.
But they've been getting denied. She just had one in May of this year by the Supreme Court, and they didn't even want to review the case.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, there's a possibility she wasn't.
No, because she was...
Because I think what she's trying to plead is she's got an issue.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't seem that way in any of the police interviews. She was trying to tell the officer in one of them that Reagan was telling her to take the baby.
Take the baby out. And the officer's like, no.
Like,
No.
are you kidding me?
No.
Like, even if that was the case, like how, like why
aren't we doing this in a hospital?
Yeah. Like what?
That's insane. Like,
No,
I can't. I
she
feel
needs
bad
some
for her.
serious mental
for Reagan's little girl.
Adjustments, you know? Yeah, because Reagan's little girl ended up who knows where. Well, obviously like with the grandparents, probably. But like I meant Taylor's other kids.
Probably just go
or
to
her daughter,
their father,
you know?
Yeah.
Father or
Grandparents.
foster care, whoever.
Oof.
Or her mom, Taylor's mom, maybe. I don't know. But
Her
super sad story. When I figured out what was happening in this story, I thought it was, do you remember like years ago?
I remember this story.
No, I remember this story too, but there was another story, same scenario.
Very similar.
But like the girl found the other girl on Craigslist.
Yeah.
And she was going to like for a meetup.
She put up an ad for like baby clothes.
Yes. And the buyer went to the seller's house to get the baby clothes and did the same thing, extracted the baby.
Got like more than just baby clothes.
Which is insane to me. Like that is insane. Like even if you do that and you extract the baby, like do they think that the baby's actually going to live? And they're going to get away with it? Like,
that's the hard part though, because I mean, sure, yeah, in some situations, I mean, a cesarean can be performed and both can survive if you have the skill and the know-how. I mean, because it's fresh for everybody. I mean, there's dangerous places that the mom is in that situation. I mean, and that's why they do these kind of things in hospitals.
Well, yeah, you're not doing a back alley C-section. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, maybe if you don't have insurance, I'm just kidding.
But the thing is that gets me is like, so she takes this baby and then what?
Exactly.
Like, what's her next step? Like, okay, I get it. She's got to go to the hospital, but like, she doesn't know how to take care of this infant that's fresh out of mom jail. And like, especially if that child is having issues, which sometimes they do when they first come out, like either they got little breathing problems or like, you know, their heart ain't going right away or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they're adjusting to, you know, the world.
Oh my gosh, breathing oxygen.
You know, simple things like, it's,
I mean, there's
so crazy.
So many more steps you need to take other than just get the baby out.
Yeah.
To keep the poor kid alive.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there needs to go through checks and things. He's got to pass inspection.
I hear this coming from two women who have not had children themselves.
I know.
I'm sorry we sound so ignorant.
I know. We're so stupid. I should know more because I've had four daughters that have gone through this.
Right.
But like, I don't like ask them specific things.
No.
I just go off like whatever they feel
whatever
like
they're sharing.
Yeah. I absorb, you know,
or
like sometimes I ask them questions, you know, but like.
Yeah. If they're like talking about it in a pointed discussion. I'll ask a bunch of questions.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. So sorry guys.
Yeah. If we sound kind of unskilled in
we
this
have not
act,
birthed
we have not done this on
children. No.
Yeah, no.
But I would never be that desperate.
No.
There are other ways, guys.
I mean, she could have.
I still don't understand.
Why didn't she just go with a miscarriage?
Right. Like in the beginning.
Well, because then Wade would have been all sad for a while and then dumped her, I'm sure.
Like, I just don't understand the why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
The
understand
why's hard
her
to grasp.
motive in this.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't giving anything to her. Like, she was creating the scandal.
She was trying to keep him.
But, like, for what? Just to have the validation of him?
Yes.
I don't know. Cray-cray.
The attention, for sure.
Crazy.
It's a wild one. Folks.
Yes.
Viewer discretion advised.
Very much so. Anyways, let us know what you think about this one. Drop a comment below.
Like and subscribe.
Doo-doo-doo. We are here every Thursday, and we will see you guys next time.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.